What is going on, beauties and gents? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Okay. Oh, y'all are showing out today. Okay. I see y'all. Hey, Aunt Noonie. Hey, Chantel. Hey, T. Hey, Mama. Hey, Daddy. Okay, thank you, Queen T. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chantel. I see y'all are ready to show out with these goals after Thanksgiving. Yes, that is what I am talking about. Sometimes in Thanksgiving holidays, just show you yourself and that you need to, get on it or continue what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I know, look, I ate good too. Look, I ain't even gonna lie. I ate as much as I wanted to, which surprisingly wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I did a lot of taste testing, so that was very helpful for Thanksgiving Day. But y'all, look, y'all already know I like to keep y'all here too long, so let's go ahead and get this party started. What is going on, beauties and gents? I am Carla, aka Simply C Silver. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful Sunday right after Thanksgiving, where we can talk about our goals, daddy, mama. Look, where we could discuss these goals, where we could talk about what we did on Thanksgiving, what we didn't do for Thanksgiving, and what we plan on doing better, okay? So, welcome to our bi-weekly accountability call where we share our health journey, our challenges, encourage each other, and challenge each other to be our best selves and hold each other accountable. If you don't know, you already know. Or should I say, if you don't know, now you gonna know that this is health and wellness journey number 4 for me. And the last time this year, look, was the last year I planned on ever having to lose this weight ever again. And to me, that means committing to these accountability calls. And I must say, look, if I'm not helping y'all, then y'all are definitely helping me because look, I can't be on these calls, sharing my health journey and I'm not doing it when I get off the call. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the same for you. We share our health journeys. And when we come back, we want to be able to say that we've done something positive with our health and wellness journeys. So for me, I'm willing to do whatever I have to do within reason to get where I want to be. So let's jump right into it. I'll start. Y'all know I don't mind shaming myself before y'all go ahead and tell me how well you all have done during the Thanksgiving holiday. And I'm excited to hear how y'all have done, okay? So accountability check. Last week I weighed in, well, 2 weeks ago, I weighed in at 147. Today, surprisingly, I actually look the first Thanksgiving ever. I lost weight. So, and I have my thoughts on what it was that helped me to lose weight during this Thanksgiving holiday. But this morning I weighed in at 144.2. And when I took my measurements, the only thing that went up was my chest. So look, my Thanksgiving must be sitting right here. Okay, so my chest last 2 weeks was 33.25 inches, and this week it went up to 33.5. So that's point 25 inch increase. Then my last 2 weeks, my waist was a 25 2 weeks ago, and today my waist was 24 and a half. My hips surprisingly went down as well. They were 40.75 inches, and this week my hips were at 40 and a half inches. So let's see, those pictures are worth 1,000 words, and you can really see what you're doing when you take pictures. So if you haven't already started taking pictures, look, I encourage you to, just see what you're doing. You ain't got to look at them every day, but it helps you to see where you're coming from and what you need to be working towards. So I do take pictures, preferably every 2 weeks. And this is what I'm looking like right now. And surprisingly, your girl with that Thanksgiving meal, her stomach was actually looking a little flat. It's actually still swollen right here, but look, it just is what it is. And those back rolls, which I really can't even call back rolls anymore, I still see that little dip right there that I want to just go away on one side. But look, slow and steady wins the race. So it's going to get there. And look, I'm not trying to lose any more weight right now. So look, hopefully it'll go away with my jump rope challenge. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the past 2 weeks. So last week, well, 2 weeks ago, I talked about the jump rope challenge that I had started for myself because, I wasn't working out. I wasn't walking. I was doing a lot of sleeping. When I came home, I took a nap. When it was time to go to sleep at 9 o'clock, and I was still going to sleep at regular time and waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I said, you know what? Just like I tell y'all, atomic habits. Start with 2 minutes. Start with something small that you can do just about every day. So my challenge for myself is jumping rope 5 days a week. Week one, I started out with 50 jumps, and I'm proud to say that I made it 5 days, 50 jumps, 5 days per week, anytime between Monday and Sunday. Week two, I increased that 50 jumps to 100 jumps, and I did very good with that as well. And then week three, I increased it to 150 jumps every day, 5 days within that week. And I must say I've done a pretty good job. And I actually like jumping rope. It gets your heart rate up real quick. And then look, when those 150 jumps are over, then look, I'm ready to sit down. Okay. So I really think that is what helped me to maintain my weight during Thanksgiving, by keeping my small but effective workout plan during that time. And I will tell you, right before Thanksgiving, I weighed, because I still weigh myself, because I know how I can get with my eating habits and start slacking from experience. These 4 weight loss journeys have taught me a lot about myself. And if I'm not keeping an eye on it, then it slowly inches up to where I don't want it to be. So I have to keep an eye on it. For me, 45 plus and minus 5 is where I want to stay, since, 127, look, I think I'll be a little too small if I get to that goal of 127. So 145 plus or minus 5. So that gives me 140 to 150 where I want to stay. Okay. So right before Thanksgiving, I weighed in at 145.2, I want to say, or 145.4. It was 145 something. So I did lose a little bit during the Thanksgiving holiday, and I think it was because of the jump rope. So if you haven't started jumping roping, is that right? Jumping rope, then add it. See, look, get you a good sports bra, because these girls do move, and get you a jump rope. I really like the one that Chantel shared with me. And I don't think we put in the Telegram group, Chantel, but I really like that one because it counts for me. And whenever it beeps, then I know I can stop. Okay. And if you're not in the Telegram group, please do join in, because I've been sharing what I've been eating for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've been sharing my jump rope progress and some encouragement to help you get through the week. So don't sleep on that Telegram group. Okay. I've also feel like I've been doing an amazing job at um, one jumping rope, which I also learned that it increases your bone density, which helps me to remember to do it. That bone density that we lose as we get older is being increased. That coordination and balance, which I desperately need, because I don't know if y'all know, but your girl can't dance. But I believe that jump rope is going to help me to get some coordination. Okay. But one day I'm going to learn how to move my feet better than the two-step. Okay. And I structure it with the jump rope, I can structure it in such a way that it helps me to burn calories all day. But right now, I'm not worrying about that. Right now, just let me get this 150 jumps 5 days a week, and then we'll get to structuring it for burning calories all day. But those are just a few things I've learned about jumping rope. So like I said, if you haven't tried it, then add it to your regimen and see if it's something that you can do. And I will say, next week I will be increasing that to 200 jumps for 5 days per week. Okay. I've been doing pretty good with my eating. I still eat my fruit in the morning. I eat a decent portion sized lunch, and I have my protein shake. And if I feel like I need something in the afternoon, I do have fruit or a very small dinner. I also feel like the eating habit that I have structured for myself is something that I can do for a lifetime. As a matter of fact, because I'm so used to it now, it was what helped me. Another thing that helped me during the Thanksgiving holiday, because although I eat carbs, it's not a whole bunch at one time. And I'll show you my plate for my Thanksgiving meal so you can see exactly what Carla ate during that time. As a matter of fact, yeah, y'all see it. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures. All righty, so let's go to my accountability picture so you can really see what your girl been eating. And sometimes all these screens just be all up in the way. But here's the fruit I've been eating. Plums, I guess, are out of season. So I've been eating grapes every morning, which also has very good fiber. And I also eat kiwi. I really like kiwi. Has a lot of water in it. And y'all know how I am with water. As a matter of fact, I got my bottle right here. And this is just some Korean that I had. It actually has some rice at the bottom, and I did eat it. So yeah, I do eat carbs. I just don't eat a whole lot at one time. These are Brussels sprouts, some carrots, and I had salmon on the side of this. This is salmon, shrimp, and a sweet potato. And that was still another portion of that meal. When I do go out, I would say I portion my meal out. So one restaurant I can like eat on that same meal for 2 or 3 meals. So I don't eat a whole plate of food. I portion size it. This is fried cauliflower that my girl Queen T put me on, and it was really good. I actually took most of this breading off because it just was too much breading. But it was really tasty. So I do go out with friends. I added that with some smoked salmon, which was really good. If I can get the word out. This is Papa John's chicken wings, garlic Parmesan wings, which when I feel like I need a little snack before I go to bed, some non-fried wings. I'll go to Papa John's and just get some garlic wings, and I eat about 3 of those, and I'm good to go to bed. I do have dessert. This was ice cream and chocolate chip cookies that I made in the oven myself. And this is my Thanksgiving plate. As you see, I had a little bit of yams, a little bit of mac and cheese. These were some appetizers that my auntie made, some cucumbers, avocado, and smoked salmon. And that turkey wing was the bomb.com. And that was it. And then I probably ate the same thing besides the cucumber things ran out. So I would say Friday I ate about the same thing, and then today is Sunday. So Saturday I had the same thing. Just one plate looking just like this without the cucumbers. And what did I have today? I still had leftover Thanksgiving today. I had some turkey wings, some green beans. I added green beans to it, and I had some yams, and that was really good. So I eat what I want, but I don't like have a lot of it, especially if it's carbs. I portion size. And then that's what your girl is looking like, a close-up picture for you. That's that look, there go that crease in the back that I'm just ready for it to go away. But in due time, it's gonna go away. And then that's what my incision is looking like. And that's that belly button that I think looks quite good. I'm happy with the way my body is progressing. All righty, now it is your turn to share how you've been doing the past 2 weeks. If you are open to unmuting, this is your time to, share with the community what you're doing well as what you're not doing well, and what you can do better. And once again, I put in the chat the Telegram group. So if you haven't already joined, you can go ahead and do so because I do share a lot in the Telegram group. And like the church say, will there be one that would like to share their journey and what they've been doing this past 2 weeks?
Woo! First of all, shout out to you and your progress that you're making. Woo
Thanks,
woo.
boo.
Yes, I love the jump rope journey. I think jumping rope is like, it makes working out fun.
It does. I
Taking back
like
to
it.
my childhood days.
Yeah. You double Dutch Queen T, don't you?
Back in my day.
Okay, okay. Oh, before the knee. The
Yeah,
knee.
okay.
Gotcha,
Listen.
gotcha.
But no, okay, so um I'm not gonna lie. I kind of did not do well gearing up for Thanksgiving. I was like in a Thanksgiving season starting a whole week before Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
I pretty much was like so off because I don't do a whole lot of meat. I might eat meat once or twice a week, but like I was like packing it in. I mean, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, like I did not do well the week before Thanksgiving.
Okay, okay.
All right, but it's a light at the end of the tunnel.
That's right.
Um,
You got that right. You better say it.
yes, today I recommitted to get back to my regular scheduled program, going hard with making sure that I'm not over consuming high cholesterol foods, fried foods, and a whole bunch of cheese and all of that. I left Thanksgiving in yesterday. Yesterday was my last Thanksgiving plate. we we didn't have nothing but turkey and stuff and left anyway, so I'm over it. But yeah, and I added some minor like strength exercises to my regular everyday little workout that I do, because I do like some physical therapy exercises for my knee and some stretches and everything, push-ups, crunches, but I added some a little bit more strength training with like dumbbells or whatever. So I'm looking to stay consistent with that. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm coming back. This is my week. I'm coming back.
That's what matters, coming back from it. So not staying on the path that you were on, having Thanksgiving a week before Thanksgiving. Look, getting back to what you know is going to get you where you want to be. And I like that you took your days, you know what you did, and you coming back. And that's all it is to it. Don't let it continue for months and months and then a year and then, you know, you back where you started. Like, get back on it. Get back on the line as fast as you can. Love it, Queen T. Thanks for sharing. Will there be another?
Yes.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
As you know, I'm back on track with my running.
He was on my treadmill while he was here. But
And since I didn't get a chance to get a little workout in yesterday, I did get one in today. I actually ran 2 miles today, but I should have been a little further along than that. But I figured I'd go ahead and get what I could get in, and I had some broiled fish and
right.
some crab today.
Okay.
Sweet potato fries, but then I could have done without the little bit of turkey wings that someone left out for me. But
I wonder who that was.
yeah, I wonder who that was.
I wonder who.
But other than that, I'm getting myself back on track to hopefully stay that way even during the Christmas holidays.
Oh, that's right. That we have another holiday coming up, y'all. So look, now is the time to get your mind right, Queen T. Don't let it continue every holiday. Look, go ahead,
Yes.
get your mind right. Have your regimen already established before Christmas. Okay, so that way it's not so bad when Christmas comes. Okay, thanks for mentioning that. Dad. You absolutely right.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay, will there be another? Will there be another?
Yes, I just like to say maybe
Hey,
not as much
Mom.
success as hey girl, maybe not as much success as dad, but um I didn't go up too bad from Thanksgiving holidays because I just had to hit that scale to know where I'm working from. Um went up like a pound and a half from where I was.
Okay, that's not bad, Ma.
So, and I think mostly it was the sodium because I didn't do a whole bunch of starches, but the food does sometimes make you hold maybe some more water because we use salt
Yes.
in the food, but it was very tasty. So one day and then another day at Christmas, I don't think that's gonna treat me too bad. But I didn't get much exercise in because I stayed inside trying to, you know, help get things right. But I can say that the other thing is I was trying to finish up that rice and gravy, but but
Just throw it
I'm
away.
gonna be back on it
Just,
before,
just throw
but
it
I'm
away.
not gonna let it linger into the week. It's just that turkey and gravy and rice together, you know, you can't resist that.
Yes.
So, but I'm watching what I do, and I'm not, you know, letting myself go all crazy. And one good thing was, even though I have to get used to the taste, I started the, is it the seaweed?
The sea moss.
Sea
Yeah.
Sea
moss.
moss.
Sea moss. And I think it's good for me.
Okay.
Um, and it's something that I look forward to continuing. So I just ask that you all call my name and send some good prayers up for me that I not go back into my 200s. I keep it going down as far as the weight is concerned.
Awesome. And you will, Ma. Just continue with the small things, walking like you have been. And remember, your success is your success. Look, your journey is not like anybody else's. So for you, and you know, me and you have pretty much very similar body types and habits. To only gain a pound, that's pretty good. Like, cause you know we can gain 5 pounds like real quick.
Right, right, right. But thank God that didn't happen this
That it
time.
didn't happen, and we count that as a success. Okay. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Give yourself a pat on the back. That's progress.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
throw away that rice and gravy.
Hey, I'll think hard about it.
Look, they know I was like, look, it gotta go out of here because after this day, I can't look at it unless I'll be steady nibbling at it, you know. So look, if it stays with me, I'm gonna throw it away.
Yeah, and I think that is the best thing to do is to, you know, get it out, just put it out.
Put it out.
Don't
To throw it
let
away
it
or
stay
give
in
it
the
away.
house because if you let it stay in there, believe me, it's gonna go somewhere, either down your throat or in the trash, one.
Right. And you
Uh,
know we don't like the waste stuff.
no,
So
we don't.
look, we have to do what we got to do for our health. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've learned ourselves enough over the years. We know what we can do and what we are not um I wouldn't say what we can't do. I mean, we can do anything, but what we're not ready for. You know, I
Right.
know I'm not ready to have all of that stuff around me. So either we're gonna put it in the trash or we're gonna send it with somebody else. Yeah. Cool beans. Will there be another?
Yes.
I'll
Thank
jump in.
you.
For
Oh, go
Okay,
ahead, Nate.
don't
Go ahead,
oh,
Chantel.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No. You go ahead.
For me, for before Thanksgiving, I think I was kind of like Tanisha, just trying to pack it all in because I'm like, I know it's gonna be bad, so let me just go ahead and get it all while I can. Um, but starting tomorrow, Terrence and I plan to go to the gym. I do have one last thing that I would like to get in before, which is some orange chicken and a little bit of fried rice from this restaurant called Jumbo Jumbo.
Okay.
But after that,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be you know, go time because I want to kind of get my weight down too for our cruise that's coming up in December. But the Thanksgiving food was so amazing. Like it just makes you want to hold on to it. So, Gloria, I understand. Like you want to savor every little piece. Like right now, I have a little small corner of dressing left in the refrigerator. And the
Everybody
way that
wants to
I
know
have
that
been chopping it up so that it won't go so fast, um, has been interesting. So yeah, I plan to do better starting tomorrow, go to the gym and work on getting my weight down too. And of course, it's getting colder outside. Here it's been like 30, 20 in the 20, 30 degrees. So it's not really, great weather to be out walking. But to just still try and go and do something, I think would help as far as going to the gym. So that's the goal for the upcoming week. And yeah.
All right, Chantel, I love that you know what you did and where you're going and what you want to do before the rest of the week starts. But I would say there's nothing wrong with orange chicken and fried rice. Look, we can have it. It's just how much we have at one time that keeps us, going up in pounds. So when you have your orange chicken, enjoy it, but try to portion it out. So maybe you have a little bit on Monday, and then a little bit on Tuesday. So it's not like overload on your body, because that's where I feel like we kind of have a bit of a challenge. It's just having a little bit. Why? Like, we don't want to throw it away, but we full. So we really need to stop. So just save it for another day. We don't have to, and that's one thing I did have to learn in this journey, is that one, the food ain't going nowhere. So you can save it for another day. I like this book called Delay, Don't Deny. So you have what you want, but delay it by a couple days or a couple hours, so you can give your body what it needs now and what it wants later. So you have something to look forward to. So that's why I like to have, when I go to restaurants, I pick out what I want, but I don't eat it all in one setting. You understand? Because I don't want us to feel
Yes.
like we can't have nothing good. We can have dressing, we can have rice and gravy, we can have orange chicken and fried rice. But why do we have to eat it all at one time? And that's something, it's a mind thing. We got to get our mind right. Just before you even open the bowl, have your little Tupperware bowls where you portion it out, until you're strong enough to, just have a little bit and save the rest for another day. Awesome sauce. Thanks for sharing, Chantel. What about you, C. Williams?
Well, what I want to say, that's a good point that you make, and that's something that I struggle with, is portioning, and also feeling like, oh yeah, it's okay for me to have the orange chicken and fried rice, because you think when you're on this journey, when you're starting the healthy portion, oh, I got to eat all the healthy foods, and anything that's not like, and I'm putting up quote fingers, like on the healthy, plan, it's like, okay, I don't need to have that right now, but I guess that's something I got to work on in my mind too. And then maybe also the issue is too that when I eat, I just be eating to my heart's content, and so that portion sizing is something I have to learn. But anyway, I'll be quick. I did not do very well for the break. I'm kind of like with Tanisha and Chantel, in that I was doing stuff way before Thanksgiving, but also for Thanksgiving, I gained like 10 pounds. So this week for me, my goal is to start just get back in the gym and get back to walking. I purchased me a weighted vest, y'all, 12 pounds. And I tried that thing on today. It came yesterday. I tried that thing on today. It felt like 25 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to start walking with that this week. And yeah, look, as they say, you saying, will there be another? And I'm saying, pray my strength in the Lord. That,
Look,
yeah.
Sound like we're going to be praying a lot this
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing this week. But that's it for me.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you did good, Sharon. I'm proud of you. You know where you're at, and you know where you want to go. And new gear sometimes get you back into the habit that you should have been in the first place. But 12 pounds, that's a good bit. And you already spent your money, so you're gonna want to make sure you use it. So I love that incentive as well. And that brings us to our incentive outfits. Like, I used to like cute workout gear. If you don't have any cute work, Chantel, you starting to go to the gym, girl, get you some cute workout gear, and look, go in there and work your body. And if y'all haven't already selected an incentive outfit, this is still mine. I think I mentioned last 2 weeks. I don't know if my hip's gonna get in those pants. Look, I've only worn these pants. I think this was the only time in this picture that I was able to get my hips in those pants. And I believe my hips were a 38 inches at the time when I got in these. And being that I'm already starting to feel a little too small, I might be finding another incentive outfit. The shirt here looks bomb on me, but those pants, let's just say my hips and thighs will not let me be great in those. But if you haven't already found an incentive outfit, this is a good place in your journey to go ahead and pick out one. And remember the game plan. Keep it simple and steady, okay? Don't make it so hard. Have what you like to eat, but portion size it. Don't feel like you got to change your whole life around just to get where you want to be. Look, make small changes. Do 2 minutes of walking. Go to the gym and just say, I'm gonna do 2 minutes today. And before you know it, you're gonna be like, man, I'm at this gym, I'm gonna do more than 2 minutes. But if you just go in with the mindset, I'm gonna do 2 minutes, then guess what? When you start doing that 2 minutes, you're gonna want to stay there for 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, then 15 minutes. Okay. If you are in BG, go ahead and put that code in right quick. We don't play about that money, okay? Give you a few minutes. Get your code, get your code. There you go. I am in. Are y'all in? If you are in, say in. Y'all ain't in yet?
And
Good job, Queen T. Chantel, you in?
Almost.
Come on now, boo. Sharon, you in?
I'm working on it.
Queen T, you know I'm about to put mom and daddy in.
Okay, I'm in.
They gonna be in too. All right. So yes, keep it simple and steady. A lot of times we make it too hard in the beginning. I didn't change this. Our next accountability call is actually December 14th, 7 p.m., same link. I look forward to seeing y'all there. And if you don't know what we are talking about, we all have grown to love our BG Wealth Sharing community. If you don't know, look, now my brother want to call. Look, let me tell him, can I call you later? Look, he probably in too.
Yes, I'm calling them right now.
Okay, thank you, Ma. So if you like this kind of sharing and accountability, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join the accountability group, which will be in the description box. And if you do comment, I do read and comment to every single one. And if you are seriously looking for a passive way to compound your money on a daily basis, I found something absolutely amazing that I would like to share with you. And look, just put eighth wonder in the chat and I will get at you. And lastly, if you're like me and you need a vacation and would not mind a free vacation every single year of your life, click the link in the description box and I'll see you either on the beaches of Maui or in our BG community. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Don't forget to join that Telegram group because I like to communicate with y'all throughout the week, just not every 2 weeks. Come on now. Okay. I love y'all. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You all right?
Bye-bye.
Love y'all too. Bye.
Love y'all too. Bye.
Yeah.